first thing I must say is that you need to do your research on DeFi right now. All right, decentralized finance. It's something you don't want to miss, you know. And as we all know, that crypto right now, it's just booming, right? So today we'll be doing something very different, as I'm gonna be doing some technicals on XRP, right? Because, well, I have my beliefs that this thing can actually start giving us some upside, but we got some fundamentals that are holding it back. But this video is just regarding the technicals of it, right? And what are we seeing on the technical aspect of it, right? So with that being said, let's just look at what's been happening in this first quarter of the year, right? First quarter of 2021. Really nice and interesting is that April, look at April, right? Last month, it gave us this huge momentum to the upside, and it was just crazy. If you look at that flow, right, 0.20, that's where it found support, right? And after that, liquidity has been offered to the upside, and that's why right now, when you're looking at this thing right here right now, it's just booming, right? And looking at this right now, this thing can still shoot up, right? So let's look at the monthly time frame, right? Look at the monthly. I see liquidity. I see that right now it's been reacting. It just came shy of the $2,000, 200,000, and it spiked off 180, right? But what now, right? I think if I'm looking at this right now on a monthly time frame, okay, so looking at this in a monthly time frame right now, what do I see? Which price do I see that we're about to reach, that we're going into? If I put my crosshair just going around and looking what's happening, I can see that $2 right there. It's the next price point that it really can come into, right? And I can actually write there to, you know, and as well just put it right there, you know, $2. That's where I see, that's where I literally see it going into right now as such, right? But once we've taken off $2, right, we can then look to go up $3, but I think $3 would be an ease, would be really an ease. And the next then level should be $3.40 right there. That's the next point that I know that it can actually run into right there. There's the next upcoming price points, right, that I literally have on. This is a price that is in sight, like literally, you know, with the fundamentals and everything. What can happen is that it can shoot even up, right? It can even surpass this price point right here. But to be more realistic, to see what we're seeing right now, what's possible is that the $3.40, it's possible and reachable, as well as the $2 mark. It's very easy for this thing to do as such. Now just focusing and seeing what's happening right here right now, it's to say that, okay, flip, we found support around here, around the $1, right? Around $1 we found support right there at $1, right there, found support. And now momentum is to the upside, right? So it's the upside. So if I'm looking at this right now, right here, I clearly can see that, okay, this baby right here, let me see, made a high, supports again, and then so after finding support at $1, breaking $1 mark, and then going above, and just nearly missing the $2 mark, came back down to the $1 and found supports. And then right here, we literally just floating up here. We're just literally floating. And some would actually put a fib right here, right, and say it's dropping, but that's not what I believe is gonna happen right here. All right. This weekly is gonna close on Monday. On Monday we should have a new candlestick of a new week. But looking at this, it failed. It actually really failed. But you can't really judge right now because it hasn't closed, so you have to wait for it to close. But if it does close above, let me just see here what's really happening. 40. I'll say a good close above this point. So what do I mean? Right now we already broke that key level, the psychological level right there, and right here, right now we're still opened, and I think when this thing closes, it has to close either above or below. But if it closes above, it's even more confirmation that this thing is gonna shoot up to the upside, you know. So to just make it much more easy now for me, all right, what do I see right here? As I see, price is rejecting over here. It's rejecting. So it's really interesting to see how this thing is gonna close. This daily candlestick, this Sunday candlestick is gonna close, and if it closes above that line again, as I said, it's more confirmation that we might actually get a real good upside, you know, a real good upside. 4 hour time frame, just look at that right there, just look at that baby right here. We can literally see that, you know what, anything is possible from here on point. Anything is possible. Looking at that, price is rejecting right there, right now, right here. So in conclusion, I really think price can, if it does drop, okay, it drops, but I think this is as far as it goes, and then price can actually start going up, right, to the upside. It's much more clean and clear on a daily time frame, like that, right here, right there. Let me just use this forecast too. Right, I think we don't know how long. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I know that the next point definitely on XRP is $3.40 is the next point that it's gonna go spike into. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. Again, this is not any financial advice. This is just my views in what I'm seeing, technicals, and yeah, that's it, man. That's it for XRP. Let's go. Let's flip and go. Let's see this baby right here. I think after this, I think you can actually start to push up. You can actually start to push up from here on. I really think you can start pushing up. Like, and giving us such views, you know, to the upside. Can actually start giving us this kind of views to the upside, you know. But that's it for XRP. We shall see. But that's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying on XRP. But we shall see, man. We shall see what happens. But this thing finna be very bullish. Finna be very bullish very soon. And yep. I'm gonna put my money on XRP though. Looking up. Cheers, man. Cheers. See you in the next video.